Let me reflect on the Juneteenth weekend that just passed. My lecture in Charlotte was interrupted. The first time in my life, the first time in my professional oratorical career, the first time ever in my professional historical oratorical career. And I say historical because I've traveled more than arguably any black scholar in the history of this country speaking around the world. The Queen Mother Elder Bourgeoisie Gatekeeper came to the stage and interrupted the speech. I was not aware that one of the sponsors for the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. I was not aware that one of the sponsors for the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. I was not aware that one of the sponsors of the Charlotte Juneteenth celebration was a white pharmaceutical company. But I had 25 minutes to speak. I did get my 25 minutes. It was about time for me to exit, but the way the Queen Mother did it was extremely disrespectful. She did allow me to conclude. She did allow me to conclude, and I moved on. But it bothers me. It bothers me that we allowed President Joe Biden, and I taught you all this last year. I have yet to be wrong on a political prediction yet. I taught you all this last year. I have yet to be wrong on a political prediction yet. I told you Joe Biden federalized Juneteenth to kill Juneteenth. Did I not say that 1 year ago? Did I not make that political prediction 1 year ago? Juneteenth was made a federal holiday because it is the last authentically black celebration left in this country. They co-opted Kwanzaa. They co-opted Dr. King's birthday. They co-opted Black History Month. The only authentically black celebration left was Juneteenth. Joe Biden knew to get rid of black folks, he had to get rid of Juneteenth. So what did he do? He made it a federal holiday, which opened every Juneteenth festival up to funding from corporate America and the white governmental power structure. Once he made Juneteenth a federal holiday, that automatically opened Juneteenth up to white corporate sponsorship and white governmental power structure funding. And you know black people love white people's money. You know black people love white people's money. You know black people love white people's money. And the minute Juneteenth became a federal holiday, every Juneteenth organizer in America, as soon as Juneteenth became a federal holiday, every Negro Juneteenth committee in America, except for a few, and I want to give kudos to every Juneteenth committee that still refuses to be subsidized by non-African people. I want to salute you. If you are still an authentically self-controlled, self-funded Juneteenth celebration, I salute you. If you are a totally self-contained, self-controlled, no government funding, no corporate funding, no Chinese funding, no Arab funding, no Mexican funding, if you are still an authentically black Juneteenth celebration committee, I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. But for all of you who have been co-opted by taking that damn money, all of you other Juneteenth organizers who have been co-opted by taking government funds and corporate funds, on behalf of my African ancestors, on behalf of my African ancestors, I want you to know they are upset and disappointed in you. On behalf of all of my African ancestors, I want you to know that they are upset and disappointed in all of you Negroes who are celebrating black freedom with white money. Can somebody help me understand the hypocrisy? Can somebody help me understand the contradiction? Can somebody help me understand the irony? How do you celebrate the end of slavery with financial re-enslavement? How do you celebrate the end of slavery with financial re-enslavement? You are voluntarily putting yourself under the control of the U.S. government. You are voluntarily putting yourself under the control of white corporate America in the name of black freedom and the end of slavery. If that's not a contradiction, if that is not a contradiction, how am I going to celebrate freedom from the white man as I take money from the white man that re-enslaves me to the white man? How do I celebrate freedom from the white man as I take money from the white man, which re-enslaves me financially to the white power structure? You cannot be an effective activist, revolutionary, leader, or organizer if you don't think you can exist without white money. Because the first thing you have to free yourself of in the war for freedom, the first thing you have to free yourself of in the war for freedom, the first thing you must free yourself of in the war for freedom is freedom from dependency on white dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies. If you can't free yourself from white dollars, quarters, dimes, nickels, and pennies, then don't ever tell me you believe in black freedom. This is why the NAACP is a contradiction. This is why the Urban League is a contradiction. This is why every black politician is a contradiction, because all of you are funded by the same power structure you're supposed to be fighting for your people's freedom. All of you are funded by the same power structure you're supposed to be fighting for your people's freedom.